r/AskReddit, what is the most insufferable online community you know? Have you seen them call other women fake mothers because they didn't have a natural birth? That shit's wild and it's barely the tip of the iceberg. Am I the asshole? Pages and pages of perfect people who never get jealous or insecure and demolish anyone that's not feeling secure in a relationship. Or the classic your parents should let you do literally whatever you want and they're abusive for not letting you boss them around. It's a bunch of unhinged children judging people by some insane imaginary standard one lives by. They're pretty much all fake posts too. r/equestrian and r/goth are incredibly gatekeeping. Is there much overlap between goths and horse girls? K-pop. Me myself, I enjoy a bit of K-pop now and then I listen to it, but the community, it's juicy horrible. Some male Korean K-pop stars, they can't have a social or love life because the fans will get jealous and ruin it for them. Absolutely insane. And the industry panders to these people. r/twin flames, it is a big group of people obsessing over people they think they love who don't actually want to be with them. And the whole sub is encouraging each other that it's meant to be and convincing themselves of all this creepy delusional stuff. It's really scary to read. Some of the most delusional folks I've ever met are twin flame spiritualists. I dabble in things of the pagan variety, and they're too much for me. LMFAO. They're right up there with numerology and tarot readers. I like tarot, but a little critical thinking goes a long way. Eating disorder recovery community. I used to be a part of it for years, but I eventually started seeing how disordered and harmful it could be. It's like the sick Olympics. More blatant pro-ana/pro-ed communities are even worse. r/photography is brutal. Quite often I'll sort by new and upvote everyone just so they stand a chance. Pretty much every person who asks about the hobby, especially beginners, just get their questions insulted for not knowing enough to know what to ask. It's wild. Polyamory. No hate to the lifestyle at all, but the online community will literally berate you and call you abusive because you don't want that lifestyle. They will berate you and call you abusive if your flavor of poly is different than their own. Look at any conversation about boundaries. You'll get half the folks saying that boundaries are essential. The other half saying that boundaries are toxic and controlling. The in-person community is worse. Exactly, and many people in polyamory are forced into it, generally by ultimatum of either that, or just breaking up. Mom groups on Facebook. Most of Reddit. Everyone out here naming specific subs, missing the forest for the trees. I pretty much daily consider deleting my account. I love r/Red6 during baseball season and still have my account to participate there, but even that sub is all outrage right now. r/Truer team a 10/10 is rated as 5/10 just BC. Their jaw isn't sharp enough or their symmetry in their eyes is a little off. Even someone who is a 10/10 based on their stupid attractiveness chart, still won't ever score higher than a 7/10 BC. The mods will ban you for overrating and also underrating too. So you can't win. Don't go there. I joined r/millennials thinking it would be nice and nostalgic, but it's all just sad people complaining about how hard they have it. It's really depressing, and if you post anything positive you get shot down pretty quickly. Former art student/art teacher here. Photographers are often egotistical assholes. Try r/Zennials. It's just nostalgia posts. Some of the stuff is before my time. I was born in '85, but most of it is relatable. 2X chromosomes. I am a woman. I am a feminist. There is something deeply wrong with the mods on XX. I got sick of all the posts asking for relationship advice. There was one post that said the subreddit was failing the Bechdel test, and it was kinda true given how many posts were about boyfriends and husbands. Moat subreddits, to be honest, LOL. If you use a drawbridge you can get right past moat subreddits. Got banned from that subreddit for mentioning aqueducts. Insanely toxic. I accidentally suggested alligators for a moat when obviously I meant crocodiles, and you'd have thought by the way they shouted me down that I told them to use caimans. r/moats is a horrible place. Everyone is so divided on proper drawbridge placement, whether or not to have alligators in it, etc. How big is your castle? The antinatalist people are pretty out there. It keeps showing up on my feed. They are not happy with outside comments. LOL. r/rateamabody is actually so dumb though. r/socialism. They've hijacked the term and aligned it with identity politics. Suggesting that socialism should focus on class issues gets you banned. Not to mention if you dare question currently existing socialist/communist states, or historic ones, for that matter, you get the boot. Any community formed by hating something gets insufferable pretty fast in my opinion. Speaking as a trans person, The online trans community is exhausting and tedious. So many chronically online people with TikTok-induced brain rot. /r/child free. It's perfectly fine if you don't want children. I don't care for dogs or pets, so I get it. But people actually make it their obsession. r/antinatalism is straight up brain rot. I made a post on r/TeeveToHi because I was genuinely curious and got absolutely lambasted LMAO. I was kind of bewildered at first but then rolled with it and ended up enjoying myself replying to their critiques. What a bunch of dorks. Anything like /r/never broquabone? My favorite thing is banning someone once they break one. I remember one time a cripple asked if they could join and got bans too, ha 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 ha. r/anti-work. I love how they basically just disappeared from the front page after that whole interview disaster. I didn't know it was a thing. I looked, no amount of bleach is ever going to save my eyes. What strange people. Nextdoor.com. r/antinatalism. r/no. The red pill monosphere. Reddit. r/female-dating advice. r/femcel grip high sock jail. And basically all of the banned monosphere type subs. Either 4chan or Stormfront. That is a heavy overlapping Venn diagram. Tankies. They blight every socialist/communist space online, and if you disagree with them you're suddenly a liberal, a fascist, a CIA op, or brainwashed. True unpopular opinion. r/Radamipu is so much better and less narcissistic. Swifts. r/askwomen I have yet to find a way to answer a question that isn't derailing. Most political subreddits gotta be up there. I got banned from Justice Served for the crime of asking for the source image of a meme in a meme subreddit. Mommy bloggers, but specifically those ones that like to judge other women for not being real or proper women or not doing mothering correctly. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again. Reddit glitch out.